We're going to talk about the preliminary hearing. Come with me and I'll tell you some secrets of the do's and don'ts for the preliminary hearing. Generally, if you're charged with a felony, there'll be a hearing before the trial called the preliminary hearing. At this hearing, the people have the burden of proving that there is a case against you. You don't have to present any defense to the preliminary hearing, and sometimes it's good not to present a defense at the preliminary hearing, but it's good to use the preliminary hearing as a discovery tool. Let me give you an example. A few years ago, I did a case, where the preliminary hearing came up, and the police officer got on the stand and testified to everything the victim had told him and everything that he had learned during his investigation. Now, there are different evidentiary rules for preliminary hearings versus the trial, so he stated a lot of things that I already knew, but he stated them under oath. I got to cross-examine him. The reason why it's important that I got to cross-examine him, because at the time of trial, he can't, or he's going to look bad if he changes his testimony at the time of trial when he's already testified a certain way at the preliminary hearing. The other thing that I did in this case is I called to the stand the victim. Now, the people weren't going to call the victim as a witness, but I called the victim to try to lock the victim into a story so that at the time of trial, the victim can't change that story. And at the time of trial, I get a second bite at the apple. If I don't call the victim at the preliminary hearing, I only get that one bite at the apple when the victim testifies at the time of trial. So it's very important that you and your attorney consider the pros and cons of presenting witnesses at the preliminary hearing. It can be a very important hearing in terms of discovery and locking in witnesses' testimony before the trial. If you have any questions about the preliminary hearing, give me a call, 888-888-6582, or see me on the web at the address below. You can download my free book on criminal cases and the special report I have on criminal cases. You will receive another email in this series, and the next topic that we're going to be talking about is the criminal trial itself.
For your free consultation, call the law offices of Vincent W. Davis and Associates today. 1-888-888-6582. That's 1-888-888-6582. Thank you for watching.